Reese's season is now over. Unfortunately, she suffered a hairline fracture from falling on her hand after the game the other night, and now she has revealed that there's a small crack in her bone. But a lot of people are quick to say, we don't necessarily believe you. We think that you might be faking your injury, which, why would you do such a thing? But here's what she had to say when addressing her injury. Listen.
Did I fake an injury? Let's be real. I've literally played with my ankle like a golf ball, like a little golf ball when we played against Iowa. And like pain, you know I'm hurt when like I can't play. Like.
Okay, so again, yeah, why would anyone fake an injury? That makes literally no sense. Why would you want your season to be over when you're having a fantastic run? Competing for Rookie of the Year. I mean, a lot of people have already said that's going to go to Caitlin Clark, but still, I mean, you are one of the top two. I mean, why would you do such a thing? That makes no sense. She went on to talk about this hairline fracture, which, by the way, I have had, I don't know if it's the same thing, hairline fracture and a stress fracture, but I had a stress fracture in my wrist when I was a gymnast. And I will tell you that it was worse than having like an all-out major broken bone, because there was very little that you could do for it. If you put pressure on it, it hurt. If it didn't heal properly, it could cause long-term damage and side effects. So I essentially was sidelined for a long time just because of a stress fracture in my wrist. So, Angel, I totally feel you. I don't think you should have to defend yourself to anybody. But something else that people were kind of giving her a hard time about is that she could end up with arthritis as a result of this at 22 years old. And of course, that's not an option because arthritis is debilitating. And if you get arthritis at 22 years old, what's your athletic career going to look like even 5 years down the road from there? So Angel Reese went on, they're going to put a small screw in her hand and it's not going to get any bigger, the fracture. So good for her, taking the time she needs. It's unfortunate and it sucks for the WNBA. But you know?
So we're going to stop it there. As you heard from Angel, so she does have a small fracture in her hand. She already had surgery, if I'm not mistaken. I believe she had surgery. Today is Friday. So she had surgery Wednesday or Tuesday, I believe. And I already saw her in a small cast on her hand. And I guess it was a small kind of procedure. I'm not really sure what happened as far as like the whole procedure, what she got done. But, you know, she went in, she got the surgery. She was on the sideline cheering for the Sky. I know the Sky were just away. They had a pretty rough game versus the Lynx, I believe. So they played good in the first half, and then the fourth didn't go so well. But yeah, man, you know, shout out to Angel Reese. Hopefully she gets better. You know, and we did talk earlier on about Angel Reese and it possibly being not an injury or whatever the case is. And you got to look at it. When we look at season-ending injuries, we're looking at instant pain. We're looking at instant things. Like, you know, when you see a season-ending injury, it's cast, it's walking, it's stretcher, it's something, you know. And we just saw after the interview and all that stuff, it didn't look like any pain. So we just said, a lot of us, not just me, you know, well, maybe she's not injured. Okay. So based off what it is now, hopefully she gets better. She said she's going to be back in about 2 months playing in the Unrivaled League. That's great for her. But also, you know, we need her in the whole space of women's basketball in general. You know, whatever we want to say as far as growth, we're going to need more than just the other girl on the other end, Clark. Okay? We're going to need more than Caitlin Clark to hold weight in the WNBA. Now, she's going to have to continue to improve and do all those things. Yes, we know that. Hopefully she recovers fast from that injury so she can get back in the lab. And then we're going to need more than just Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, whatever the case is. We need people to start holding their own weight in the WNBA. Essentially, if we want to continue to do everything we're doing as far as the growth of the WNBA, it's going to take more. We need more. So that's what I would say. You know, speedy recovery to Angel Reese. Hopefully she returns as fast as possible. I know, she had a great rookie season, and I'm sure, it sucks that she's not able to play. So the Chicago Sky are actually out of the playoffs right now, which is not a good look. I think the Mystics have slid in the 8th spot. They're playing very good basketball right now. So shout out to them. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. Welcome to the channel. That's all I really got to say. Shout out to Andrew Reese. Hopefully she makes a speedy recovery once again. I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. I'm out.